Not because you have paid me, but because I want to help you make sales. A lot of people complain, they struggle, they stress, they just want to close, they want to collect customers' money, but they don't know the simple way to get this done. For me, it was hard and tough when I started. But before I get started properly, I want to make you understand that I teach how to become a billionaire. I teach people how to make billions. I have made millions from thousands. If you care to listen to my story, I was a classroom teacher earning just 10,000 naira, progressed to becoming a lecturer earning above 100, but now earning in millions, not on monthly basis, but on daily basis. And this has guaranteed me that I'm going to become a billionaire. It's just about multiplying the formula and then wait for the duration of time. Nothing is impossible if you set your mind into it. Like Napoleon Hill said that if your mind conceive anything and you believe in it passionately, you can actually achieve it. So for me, I am a billionaire just right now as you look at me, because I know I am worthy and I can actually, my mind has conceived it and I can actually achieve it. The same thing happening to you. The reason why I'm giving you this short story is that you need to begin to see yourself as a success, right? Even before you pick anything to sell to a customer, you need to already assume that the customer will buy. You don't go there with double mind, okay? Because customers somehow spiritually can perceive what the salesperson is feeling about them, right? But let me give you the simple formula now in 3 steps, right? Very, very short. Now, if you want to close, by the way, before I continue, my name is Kabir A. Abdulkadir. In case you're watching me for the first time, I am the world's most influential entrepreneur and business coach from Africa, Nigeria to be precise. I always come here to do this. If you care to watch, I'm always going to be giving you short videos on how to make things work. A lot of people struggle. I had struggled in the past, but now I understand why it is easy for me to make sales, and it's just one of the most powerful things I've ever learned. By the way, one of the formulas I use is anything you want to learn. If you want to learn sales, get many books on sales, many different authors, different YouTubers, different podcasts, and just keep watching on sales. If it's on closing, if it's on marketing, if it's on branding, whatever it is, if it's on affiliate marketing, take your time. If it's in real estate, just keep watching, keep digging until you really get to become like an expert on that particular topic, and that way it's easier for you. So today we're talking about sales. If you are interested, I want to give you some few hints on how I am closing and how you too can close. Now, this is the first mistake a lot of people do. I'm going down properly to the topic now. A lot of people want to make sales, right? They want the customer to buy. If you ever have this mentality or you are approaching sales this way, I'm sorry, you might never make enough sales. If at all you do, will not be enough quantity to make you a billionaire. Remember, I'm teaching you how to become a billionaire. Now, how do you go about it, and how are billionaires doing it? Billionaires like myself, guess what they do? Instead of focusing on sales, they now focusing on what is the problem of the customer. Hello, are you listening? Instead of you focusing on making sales, like a lot of companies even crazily enough, set targets for their salespeople to meet. Yes, it's good. I'm not saying that is not. Of course, you need to measure your KPI. You need to know what you are doing. But that shouldn't be like a target that all your staff want to meet, and that's the only thing they're after. If they do that, the only thing they will be interested in is taking customers' money. And then customers can understand when you want to take their money, especially when it's unjustified. You are rushing them to take their money, so they can feel it, and then they will reject it. They are reluctant, always reluctant. I have noticed that the more you try to sell to people, the more you chase them away. But instead, flip the formula. What do? Become a doctor, right? Have you noticed if you go to the hospital, the first thing the doctor does is to ask you questions. They take your diagnosis. They ask you, how far have you come? What are the kind of helps you've gotten? What are the kind of drugs you've taken? How deep has this thing eaten up to you? Like the sickness itself, they will diagnose. If they need to take a sample from you to test, to further verify that what is the problem, they want to know what is the problem. Now, you as a salesperson, you might want to be concerned about why is the customer in the first place coming to you? Why do they want to buy what you sell? What's their problem? What challenge are they facing? Let them speak to you, and then through this process, listen carefully. Now, this is step 2. You need to let them understand that sincerely you care, sincerely you listen, and sincerely, you from time to time, you're like, oh, okay, is this how you feel? oh, okay, this has happened, I'm sorry. Sometimes some of them must have spent a lot of money, especially when it's health related, trying to get help, but they never got one. Now they are with you. It's an opportunity for you to actually sell, not by selling, but by what? Solving problem, by asking them questions. So through this process, you'll be able to build trust. If you sincerely ask these questions, and these customers will take their time to answer, and you do it passionately, empathetically, these customers feel connected, even if it is within 2 to 3 minutes of your time. But the first time you are calling customer, you're already okay, this is what's the time. No, no, don't rush them. Ask them series of questions, let them answer this question. Through this process, build this connection, be concerned. Oh, if I am your shoes, I would have, like for example, some of them will complain that, okay, I've bought several kind of similar products, but it has never helped me. Why don't, okay, if I am in your shoe, I'll be skeptical, and that's okay. A lot of vendors, but now, you now connect it. Now, what do you do? The third step, you now connect their problems to your product. That, okay, now that these are the problems you have, from my findings, the product we have has done this, has done that for so client. So client has said this about the product, especially when you have reviews and feedback. You can easily share with them, and this way is just a perfect way to close. Just the perfect, one of the perfect way I've learned to close, right? It's simple. You are never asking them to buy. Even till this moment, you've never asked any client to buy. What you have done is you ask them questions, they state categorically their problems, and then you tell them that this is the solution to it. And guess what? They will just honorably throw their money at it, and then they get the product from you, right? And these customers, they will love you for what you do. They will keep calling you. They want to connect. A lot of them will do this. So this is the formula I've been using. Guess what? And let me tell you this for a fact, that if you really want to become a billionaire, you must learn to sell something. You must learn to sell something. A billionaire that will beat their chest and say, look, I am a billionaire. And they should be known and clap for that. Like, they really build their money, especially if you want to become self-made billionaire. And that's what I teach. For me, I never have the background. There's no inheritance. Struggled through school, started very poor, but guess what? We are building people, building millions, and then we're going to be building people that will build billions, right? So customers is one of the people you want to really build. Sometimes, like, the way you build them is by helping them through your products, listening to them, be caring, and this way they just want to help you too. By the way, they are not even interested in you, but they are interested in the help they get from you. And if they ever know, like I said earlier, that you are interested in their money, man, you are never going to get the money. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like I said, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. If you don't, you might not mind to subscribe. No problem, because I want to gather as much as people that believe in what I do, learn from what I teach, so that we can build this community of people that could actually come together as having similar interests, and then we develop ourselves on it. Thank you so much for watching once again. My name is Kabir A. Abdulkadir, the world's famous, most influential entrepreneur and business coach from Africa, Nigeria to be precise. We're going to build billions from here. Thank you so much, and then we do this again some other time. Bye-bye for now. Yes.